Addicts, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my December 2016 favorites video, and I will be filming a 2016 favorites, like all of our favorites, beauty video soon, so stay tuned for that, but I didn't want to skip out on December. Alright, so let's just jump on into it. I always mention this. It's the Pixie by Petra Makeup Fixing Mist. I'm all the way down to the bottle, or to the bottom of the bottle, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to probably use it up before I move out, and when I do use it up, I'm not going to repurchase it until I get to my new apartment. I'm just going to try to use up my other makeup mist, but I will repurchase it once I move because I am obsessed with this. It smells so good, so refreshing, and it's in a pink bottle. Alright, and the next product I want to talk about, I talked about a lot before, is the e.l.f. Makeup Remover Cleansing Cloths. These are so amazing. They're the only wipes that I have tried that have been able to get the makeup off my face without burning the crap out of my skin. And yeah, they make it so much easier to get makeup off just in general. The next thing I want to talk about are these two ColourPop eyeshadows. Both were from the Holiday 2016 collection, and there were three that I got. And Slay is nice, but I'm not typically like a green person, but these two eyeshadows, Koosh and Tinsel, are so beautiful, and they're beautiful together. So the look that I wore a lot was my Sugar Plum Fairy look that I showed you guys. I will link that makeup tutorial down below, but I've worn that look so many times this month. It's probably my most worn look, I think, in 2016. I just wore the crap out of it, and I still will continue to, just because these are so amazing together. Just putting Koosh on the lid and putting Tinsel on the crease and the lower lash line, it's just beautiful. Koosh to me is a dupe for the Anastasia eyeshadow in Metal, which is not vegan, but this one is. And then Tinsel is just like the most beautiful like color ever. When I saw this, I immediately thought Sugar Plum Fairy, so I had to do that makeup tutorial for you guys. But these are just stunning. They're very creamy. I keep talking about how stunning they are, but I want to do swatches for you guys. So there is Tinsel. I can't. Just can't. It's just gorgeous. I have makeup all over my fingers. Good thing I have the makeup wipes right by me. And then this one. So Koosh is just simply beautiful. And then Tinsel is just like a beautiful color. Like, this one is a little bit more simple, but still in your face. And this one's just like the most beautiful color. I don't know. And when I swatched them together, I was like, they have to be put together. So I put them together for you guys. But I was really impressed overall with the Holiday 2016 collection from ColourPop. I love everything. The only one, I think the only lippy that I haven't tried is, what is it? Naughty, just because it's a nude. I'm very particular about my nude, so I've been hesitant to try it. Everything else I've tried and absolutely loved. So I would highly recommend checking out that collection. If all the stuff is still available, you need to get it. Should I get backups? No, I won't get backups, but seriously, like, if you were going to get backups, get a backup of Koosh and Tinsel. Like, oh, so good. Okay, now we're going to talk about the Wet n Wild Mega Liner eyeliner. So that is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And I've been trying to go through so many different eyeliners. So first, I've been through a bunch of different eyeliners before I went cruelty-free. And then I've been trying some more ever since I went cruelty-free and as I've gotten more strict and whatnot. And this is the only eyeliner that is vegan and cruelty-free that does an actually a good job. I tried two from e.l.f. and one had a good brush but a poor like liquid quality, and then the other one, the quality was great, but the brush kept like fraying. But this one, the brush does not fray. It's pointed. It really, gets that wing for you, and the formula is good itself. So I don't have to go on with two layers. One layer is just fine. So I've really found that this one has worked a lot. And then also Tierney Elizabeth, she also mentioned this on her, I think one of her monthly favorites or her drugstore, I think her favorite drugstore items or drugstore items to check out. I will link her video down below. She also mentioned this, and we both have a problem with liquid eyeliner kind of bumping around on our eyelid, just because of the way that our eyelids are shaped. So if you guys have that problem too, this one will work better for you. Now, I still have a little bit of a bumping issue. Tierney doesn't as much, she said. But for me, though, it's so much better than anything else that I've tried. So I'm still going to keep trying out more liquid eyeliners to see if I can find anything that tops it. But I have a feeling I probably won't find anything that tops it for an affordable price. But I'm going to keep looking, but I really like this a lot. Alright, the next thing I'm going to talk about are the eyelashes that I'm wearing right now, and these are the Ardell Wispies, and I got the multi-pack, and I really like these a lot. I tried the Ardell Glamour lashes before, but I was like, oh, I want to pick up the Glamour ones, but then I also want to pick up the Demi Wispies, and the Demi Wispies are perfect. Like, this is an eyelash that I would also wear day to day, not just like, I think the Glamour ones are probably going to be more for like a night out, but I love these for day and night. I just think that they're amazing, and I've always had a good time with Ardell lashes. If you guys have like watched my channel for a while and my Snapchat and stuff, I thought that I hated false lashes, but what I realized is that I hated the glue that I was using before. That was the problem, not the fact that I was using false lashes. So I was using this Ardell lash glue. It's a clear one. I don't know if it's vegan or not. That's just what I was using before I made the change. And now I've gotten back into lashes just because Too Faced got bought out by Estee Lauder, so I no longer support Too Faced, and therefore I no longer support the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So it's like, okay, let me try lashes again, and I'm so glad that I did. And upon using a new lash glue, I just found out that no, it isn't the lash glue that's the problem, not the lashes. So I really like the Ardell Wispies. I highly recommend checking those out. I also like the Glamour ones if you're trying to try out something new. And then the glue that I think is amazing is the Duo Eyelash Adhesive Glue, and I have mine in dark tone just because I hate whenever I have to go back in with liquid eyeliner to touch up where I put on the eyelash glue. But this one, it says it's dark tone, but I feel like it looks gray when you put it on the eyelash, but then it dries black. So I really like this a lot because then I don't have to go back in with liquid eyeliner unless I'm trying to get super duper precise with everything. But I don't have to worry about flakes of clear or flakes of white appearing on my eyelids. So I really like this one. This one was great because it's sticky, but it's not too sticky. The Ardell one that I was using before, you would pull it out and you would just see a web of glue just pulling out of the thing, and it would get everywhere and it would get in my eye and it would burn my eye. So obviously I had a bad experience with it, so that's why I was so turned off by lashes. But then I'm like, let me try a different glue, and this saved the frickin' day. And so many people have talked about how much they love Duo Lash Glue, so it's been a long time coming that I needed to try this. And I have it upside down. And it was at Target too, so I just like, okay, let me get the lashes, let me get the lash glue, let's try this. Alright, and the last product I'm going to talk about with you guys is the ColourPop Brow Pencil in Blondie. I love the ColourPop Brow Pencils. I was using Dope Taupe for the longest time, but as my hair got longer and blonder, like every time I go and get my highlights redone, do you like them? I was like, I don't want to film anymore until I get these roots filled in. It was driving me crazy, but my one hair appointment was scheduled whenever I had my interview, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the interview. That's more important for Forever 21. And then I rescheduled it, but of course whenever I rescheduled it, I ended up having to work that day. So then I had to call him like, I'm just going to call you back whenever I have a day I know for sure like I don't work. So then I did, and I finally got my hair done, so thank goodness. But anyway, the point is my hair's gotten lighter and lighter as I've gotten it highlighted, which I've been doing on purpose. I love blonde hair. So I'm like, my eyebrows are just standing out too much now. They're just too dark. I feel like Dope Taupe is just too dark. I want to find a lighter shade. And I was thinking about getting Blondie a long time ago, but I was just like, I feel like it's going to be too light. Because I did try another brow pencil before that I thought would be perfect, and it ended up being too light, even lighter than Blondie is. But this one ended up turning out great. I kind of had to get used to it at first, but I really love the color and how it turns. Why does this keep turning? Oh, how long has that been there, guys? You should have warned me sooner. It's just because I'm talking and it's like moving around. I probably should tighten it, but I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like readjusting it. Anyway. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I really like the color of this brow pencil. I love the formulation. I think it's really great. The only thing I would say that's bad about it is the really sparse areas. It's hard for me to like fill it in because I think my natural eyebrows are a little bit darker than this. So when I'm filling it in, it ends up looking a little bit lighter than the rest of my brows. So it almost looks like, because I've gone lighter with my hair, it's more obvious that there are sparser spots in my brows because my brows are lighter now. So those spots that don't have the hairs aren't coming through as much, and sometimes I'm going over top of it so much that it ends up looking a little weird. So then I usually end up going in with like a darker brow pencil like the Dope Taupe and just kind of flicking in some areas there like hair, just so it all blends together, because this blends in fine with my brows that are, I think, naturally just a slight bit darker, but when there's that sparse spot, I'm just like not working. So If you guys have any tips on how to fix sparse spots, let me know. It's just that now that I've gone lighter, it's been a little bit of a task, but I still do feel like this is a really great product. It's just like, man, now I have to worry about the sparse spot. But I love these pencils in general. I think they are comparable to Anastasia Beverly Hills. I still think the Anastasia Beverly Hills formulation is a slight bit better. It's definitely better, but this is definitely comparable and more affordable. And the only thing is, I think Anastasia, they have an ash blonde and they have a blonde. They keep changing the names, but they have two that are meant for blondes, and I'm not sure if that one's lighter. I want to try that one out maybe. But then at the same time, I'm trying to save money right now because as you guys, if you follow me on Snapchat, if you follow me on my YouTube channels, you guys know that down the road I want to start my own store. And I actually want to start my own Etsy shop. Now, I want to start that sooner than I want to start my own store. And pretty much the Etsy shop is going to be my baby step towards the store. So whenever I move to what I've decided now is going to be LA, California, I want to move to, hopefully I get into FITM. I really want to get into FITM and I want to go to do design. And then I want to do a business major. So I'm going to accomplish both majors. I have to do design first and then I'm going to do an advanced major in business. And I want to do that at FITM. I want to be in Los Angeles, California. And I think that's just a move that I have to make. It's going to be really expensive, but I'm just going to freaking do it. I don't care. I'm going to take the risk because I don't want to go through my life wondering what if. So I'm trying to spend as little money as possible because when I move there, I want to have as much money as possible because I know I'm going to be like dead broke. My plan is to like move in, get a mattress, a sewing machine, and then a litter box for Mikey. And that's probably how I'm gonna live for the first couple of months, even just to be safe, just because like I wanna make sure I can afford food because I did the math, and if I pay like about $1,600 a month, if I pay $1,600 a month for an apartment, I work 40 hours a week making 20 bucks an hour, or at least get student income to cover part of that. But let's just say I make that income of $20 an hour, 40-hour week income, and that would leave me with about $700 a month extra, which is good, but that ends up adding up quickly because if you think about the fact that I want to get my hair done probably once a month, so that's $100. You gotta think a cell phone bill, that's a couple hundred. If I'm a student, I'm gonna have to pay for my own health insurance, which that is probably gonna be like $400 a month, $500 a month. I don't fucking know. I have to look more into that. But anyway, point is I need to save some money, so I'm not going to be spending money on any high-end brow pencils when I can find affordable stuff. So you guys on this channel, you guys are going to see me mention a lot of affordable stuff unless it's like something that I've already bought that's high-end. I don't see the point in getting liquid lipsticks from any other brand other than ColourPop, but just because why spend so much money on the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks or any other brand that's really high-end when you can get amazing products from ColourPop for a lot cheaper and you can get a huge variety of stuff? Like, I don't see the point. Same thing with brow pencils, foundations, primers, like everything that I'm going to be purchasing, if I'm going to be purchasing anything, it's going to be all drugstore or affordable. I'm not going to get anything high-end for a while just because I just can't afford it. I need to save up. I also want to get the Canon 70D. I want to get a Sigma lens. Like, there's so many things that I want to get. And honestly, I would rather get my nails done monthly than, or every 2 weeks than to spend more money on high-end products just because I didn't do my nails. It just takes me forever to get around doing my nails because you guys know I work 2 jobs and run 4 YouTube channels. So you gotta find the right balance of what you can afford. I feel like when I first started this channel, I probably seemed like I was rich and had all the money in the world, but that's because I blew through all of my money for YouTube. And now I'm really kicking myself in the butt because now that I want to make this big change. Now, granted, when I wasn't making this big change in my life, it didn't really matter. I was fine blowing my money like I was because I was on this road to doing, like, being with someone I hate and being in a job that I hate forever, but still making good money. But now I'm like trying to make a huge change, and then maybe down the road I'll make a lot of good money, but now I'm like, oh, fuck, now I really wish I would have saved some money. So I will be showing you guys more affordable products, which hopefully you guys like, because I know a lot of you, like, not everyone out there can afford all these high-end brands, and I want to show you guys stuff that you can afford. So if you guys are right there with me, give this video a like. Seriously, like, I don't have money to throw away. I really need to be smart about my money. I'm going off on a tangent. Like I bought a Vogue sewing book, so I'm gonna learn how to sew. I'm buying a fashion illustration book. I'm gonna buy a sewing machine, like anything that's gonna like help me build my Etsy shop, or anything like that. Like I would say more of like a business expense or like a giveaway, that's fine. But if it's just me purchasing stuff to do a haul or just purchasing stuff for the heck of it, fuck no. If I purchase anything, it's gonna be something that I really need, something that I need to replace. Like if I run out of foundation, I'll replace foundation. But guys, I can tell you, I'm gonna be living, I have so much foundation to use up. It's insane. Anyway, I'm gonna stop going off on that. Oh. On to the next thing. So the next thing I want to talk about is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. This is like, I've been hesitant to put this in my favorites, and here's why. This is something that I obsessively use, but it's something that I've never been like groundbreaking. Oh my god, this concealer is so amazing. I'm in love with it. But at the same time, I obsessively use it. Granted, it's probably because it's my only cruelty-free concealer. But it is nice. It does a good job with coverage. I don't notice it creasing. Not that I have a problem with creasing, but like, I don't notice anything bad about it. I would just say that it's something that I use a ton, and that is why it's my favorite. But I will say it's not something that blows me away. If you guys really like this, let me know if you guys have tried this. What are your thoughts on this? Because I'm putting it in my favorites because I think it deserves to be in my favorites for once, because I use it obsessively. I have repurchased it, and I will continue to repurchase it because I don't want to go spend a ton of money on other brands. And I feel like e.l.f. is such an affordable brand. So if I find a good product, even if it's not blowing me out of the water, I'm going to hang on to it. So that's why I recommend this to you guys. So let me know your thoughts on this. If you've tried this before, or if you thought about trying it, what's your hesitation? Let me know your thoughts. Alright, and the last two makeup products are these two liquid lipsticks. So this month, I've obsessively worn this combination just because it's what I'm wearing today, just because it's a nice everyday lip with a little bit of sparkle. So I've been wearing ColourPop Alyssa, which is this nice pinky nude color. I love it. And then just to add a little sparkle, I have this Nonsense lip gloss that came out in the holiday 2016 collection. It's like a clear lip gloss that has a little bit of sparkle to it. I think there might be a little bit of colored sparkle into it, but it just adds a nice sheen to the lip. So, and I've gotten compliments on this lip combination as well, so I would highly recommend getting these two products just because they're really nicely paired together. I love them. Okay, now we're going to talk about makeup brushes. As you guys know, I love SL Glam Beauty brushes. I do have a video up recently that I put up of the Fairy Tale Glam brush sets that I picked up. And if you follow me on Snapchat, you know how much I love SL Glam Beauty brushes. I am obsessed. I love Stephanie. I love her brushes. I love that she collaborated with Madison Miller and Miss Liz Hart because they're both great people as well. So I'm just like, I'm just loving SL Glam Beauty. So I wanted to show you guys the brushes that I used today and I have been using and have been loving, and I will be doing individual reviews on each of the sets. So this first one is the Macaroon set, which it just has a bunch of pretty different colored brushes, as you can see, and they're just so freaking cute. They're just, I can't. It's a nice pops of color, and I love the fact, you know, that she did something a little bit creative. So she loves macaroons, so she thought she would do a macaroon set where she has different colored macaroons. And then if you look really closely on the handle, it does show like a little tiny macaroon at the very end right next to where the name of the brush is, which I thought was such a very cute little touch. And then also another little touch that I ended up noticing was that she has a white diamond on top, and then she has a diamond on the bottom that is the color of the handle. So the blue brush has a blue rhinestone on the bottom, the yellow brush has the yellow one on the bottom. But like, these brushes are so freaking cute. I love all of them. I mean, every brush that I've tried from her, the brushes work amazing. I have not found one brush that I've tried from her that has not worked, that I've been like, this is not high quality. Every brush is high quality, soft as a unicorn's bottom, as I left on a comment on Stephanie's channel. I was like, they are. They're just so soft. And then this is the Miss Liz Hart set, which I thought was just very classic and timeless, which is what she was going for. So it just has the rose gold handles, the diamonds that are both white, and a cream top with no tip. But yeah, so this is just really pretty, and also has like Miss Liz's signature with a little heart on it. But I really love these brushes a lot, especially the fan brush. I love the fan brush that came out in the White Glam brush book. That one was thicker. Liz purposely made this one the version of like a smaller one, which I think both work great. I really like both, but for some people with smaller faces or a little bit more particular about their fan brushes, you'll probably still like this a little bit more. But they are great. And then also we have the Madison Miller brush set. So this was inspired by Tiffany and Company, since Madison loves Tiffany's and she loves teal. So we have some brushes from her as well. And some of the brushes are repeats in different sets. So, you know, I think this foundation brush is repeated, the M02 full foundation. And then, no, M04. Okay, so this is slightly different. But I loved her set as well. Like, all these brushes have worked out great. They are very beautiful. I want to get backups of them. Whenever I move into my new apartment and I decide that I can do a little splurge at some point, I want to get backups of all of these brushes to add, kind of fill in these little glasses, which these glasses I got from Gemini Beauty. So if you were one of the first people to buy their brush sets, you got these special gifts, which I thought were so cute. Had I known that, I probably would have bought more brush sets just to get more of these little holders, but it says, but first, unicorn. So I thought that was so cute and the perfect place to put my SL Miss Glam Beauty Fairy Tale brushes in, just because they are very glamorous and fairy tale, and unicorns obviously are fairy tale like. So I really love the brushes from SL Miss Glam Beauty. I'm going to be doing a series on my channel. I'm going to have a playlist where I'm going to review every single brush set. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to be collecting every single item from SL Miss Glam Beauty, with the exception of like the mink lashes. I think they're mink, but I know she told me that they are not vegan friendly, so the lashes are not vegan friendly. I was gonna wait to officially announce this in a cruelty-free video, and I'll go more in depth into it, but I am moving forward going to be purchasing the leather bookcases. I know that they're leather, but I've been trying to evaluate kind of, you know, where I'm going to be particular and where I'm not going to be particular, because I'm very restricted, and, you know, I've just been kind of learning, you know, what to be super restricted about and what not to be. And if it's like the whole entire brush set is vegan, but it's just a damn book, like, that's not where I'm going to be super picky. If the book was sold on its own and I specifically bought the book just for the book, then no, I would not purchase it. But to get the brushes, I just, you know, that's going to be a place where I don't, you know, get super picky. And I'll be doing a video on that, like how to decide where to be picky, where to be restrictive, what you can do, your contributions. But guys, the main thing is that any contribution that you make is a contribution and it is helpful. So I will be doing more videos on my cruelty-free transition. So stay tuned for that. I have a ton of ideas, stuff I want to share with you guys on how to decide on which brands to support, which products to support, which owners of brands to support, all that kind of stuff. Like, so much to teach you guys and tell you guys about my journey. So, but I did want to tell you guys that. I don't want to kind of like hide it from you. I was kind of debating on Snapchat and trying to see, like, you know, like, guys, what do you think? But ultimately, I figured out that by me doing this whole series on Snapchat, trying to ask you guys what you think, I was just trying to get your guys' permission. And I've done that so much in my life, trying to get other people's permission, but I don't need to get your guys' permission. It's what I feel is best and what I feel like I'm comfortable with. And honestly, Stephanie's brushes in a weird way have been a light in a very dark place that I have been in my life, and they have brought light to my life, and you know, along with you guys and your amazing comments and sweet comments, they really get me through the day. Like, if I'm having a bad day and I'm feeling sick and I see a nice comment from you guys, it really brings me so much happiness. And whenever, you know, I get a package from SL Miss Glam Beauty with these new brush sets, that just, like, I literally had the best day of my life for just trying out all the brushes and taking pictures of them. Like, honestly, you know, so yeah, I will get more into that later, but I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that. Okay, so I just want to share a shampoo and conditioner with you guys, and then we'll jump into fashion. So the first thing that I want to share with you guys are the 365 lavender shampoo and conditioner, because I ran out of some shampoo and conditioner. I was at Whole Foods. I'm like, okay, I need to pick up some stuff, and 365 is a great brand. They have, not everything of theirs is vegan, but most stuff of theirs is vegan, and this lavender shampoo smells amazing. I don't know necessarily if it's helping my hair be soft or less greasy or anything, but it smells really good, and it's vegan, and you can pick it up at your Whole Foods. So I would suggest trying this out. I don't know, do you guys know if you can get 365 at what, like, somewhere other than Whole Foods? Because I tried looking up online, I can only find it under Whole Foods, so I think it's a Whole Foods brand. But I'm like, I don't want it to be, because I want to get their stuff elsewhere in case Whole Foods runs out of stuff, or if there's no Whole Foods where I'm going. But in the meantime, like, this honestly smells so freaking good. Since we are on the topic of hair, I do want to mention the hairband that I am wearing. I also have a silver version. I've just been loving putting this in my hair, just adding a nice little, like, princess look to my look. So I have worn this, I think, in my Sugar Plum Fairy video, my one Beauty Blogger 101 video. I was wearing the silver one, and this is the gold one that I really, really like. So I think that these hair bands are really cute, and I will do a close-up for you guys of the gold headband and then this silver headband just so you guys can see the detail. But I picked these up at Forever 21 just because I wanted to, you know, be more fashionable. I've been trying to, like, if I'm picking up stuff, I'm trying to pick it up more in the fashion area than the makeup area, just because you know, I'm reinventing my style. I'm kind of expanding it. I'm going to be selling a lot of my clothes just to make room for some more new clothes and new accessories. And I really try to get, you know, more chokers, more hair accessories. I got some bows that I'm going to be wearing too as well, like some clip-in bows and stuff. So I'm really excited about that. But I've been really loving, like, these headbands because they just really add like a nice, like, princessy, like, little touch to your look. I've also bought a bunch of clothes from Forever 21. So the top that I'm wearing right now is from Forever 21. My hairband's from Forever 21. My pearl, or no, these earrings actually are from Express. This choker is from Forever 21. This bracelet is from Forever 21. I work at Forever 21 and I was already Forever 21 crazy, so probably most of my clothes and stuff is all going to come from Forever 21, especially because I work there now, and like they're always on trend, and like that's what I love about working there, is you can always keep up with the trends and whatnot. And it's all affordable. Like, there's some stuff that's a little bit pricey, but it's pricey for a reason because it's good quality. But yeah, so I've been loving Forever 21 for hair pieces, for jewelry, accessories, and clothes. Like, I've just been finding so many things, and I've been trying to actually kept a record of what I purchased, the amount of money that I spent on travel versus how much I've made, and I'm in the negatives right now. I've only got one paycheck, so by the time I get my next paycheck, I'll be in the positives. I'll have made a profit. But because of my travel expenses and then a couple of purchases that I made, I was like, oh shit. Now I'm in the negatives. One of the things I really did need, though, I really needed a new purse because my other purse was about to bust. So I'm going to be doing a what's in my bag video soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so I'm trying, whenever I go, I'm trying not to spend any more money, at least for a while, just until, like, I do a good job, and then maybe I'll get a couple more accessories, maybe I'll get a shirt or two or something like that. But I just keep spending money. I'm like, oh, Alex, stop. Stop. I can't. It's so hard not to do it when you're working there. It's so hard. Okay. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Let me know down in the comments what your favorites were for the month of December. And if you have not subscribed to my channel already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Like this video if you liked it. Oh, and make sure to click that little bell below so you're notified of when my videos have posted. And then I will see you all in my next video. Bye! Welcome back to my channel. I know I say this all the time, but this time it's like for real. I am so excited for this freaking video. I cannot tell you how excited I am. I went a little crazy on Black Friday. I wasn't going to, but then SL Miscellaneous Beauty had a really good deal, 30% off the entire site, the entire Black Friday weekend, and even on